That's a lot of moves just to get across the street. And I took an extra move so I could walk in the shade. I don't want to walk in the sun. So, what's one more? Off to my first destination.
Giờ thì mình không nghĩ ra được cái phương pháp thôi. Có phương pháp mà có điều kiện có xe chạy với đó nữa thì dễ rồi.
I believe I'm at my first destination. Not exactly in this little alley, but I have to go out to the main street here. And it's hard to know the exact precise location, but somewhere right around here, within some meters of here, was where a guy called Win Van Lem, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, was executed, shot through the head in a very, very famous, if you're watching this, probably everybody's seen that picture, in 1967, 68, 69, around there. This guy, Win Van Lem, was he was in the military. I don't know what his rank was, but he was in the North Vietnamese, he was from North Vietnam, Viet Cong, and he had killed a general or a lieutenant or somebody from the South Vietnamese army, and his wife and kids, and the South Vietnamese were not very happy about that. So a guy, I don't know his name, he was captured. This guy was captured, and he was taken out to the street, which is somewhere around here. This was 50 years ago, 55 years ago, so it's obviously changed. It was on, I guess it was here. It was on. It's not in this small alley. It was in a wide avenue like this, and he was taken out and marched out and put a gun to his head. And the guy who took the photo, this guy called Eddie Adams, won the Pulitzer Prize for that photo. He saw it and he thought that they were just taking him out to the street to, to terrorize him or to, threaten him or something. And the guy, whose name I can't remember, the South Vietnamese military guy, put a gun to his head and shot him. And that exact moment was caught on in a picture and a photo by Eddie Adams. And it's a brutal picture if you've seen it. It shows the exact millisecond that the bullet is entering the guy's head, and his head is snapping back. I'm not sure in the picture if he's still alive or had just been killed that instant. But it's a brutal picture, very historic, and it happened right on this street, if not at this very intersection. I got this location. This was one of the first things I wanted to see or one of the first things that I investigated when I bought my ticket to come here to Saigon in June last year, and I found the exact location on GeoHack. So if you use that, you can find it. So a very, very historic place right here. Eagle-eyed and faithful viewers should recognize that as Hotiki. This is the street food street that I came on. I think that was about 5 or 6 days ago, and I just recognized that. As I was walking past it, coming back from the scene of the execution, I recognized this building. And apparently, it's not apparently. I would say apparently it is a flower market during the day, and then becomes a street food market at night. So let me see what this looks like. Wow, it's totally different. For one, they're selling flowers instead of food compared to when I saw it the other day. And it's daytime instead of nighttime. And there are far fewer people now. This is Thursday. What time is it now? 9:50. I'm not sure how much there is to see here. Nah, I think nothing. Let me try this. Flowers and food street. Doesn't seem to be much flower activity going on here. Maybe down here, I'm not sure. When it's a food street, it was packed with food. Flowers, maybe not so much. I'll continue walking back to where I'm going. I don't mind the motorcycles, it's the cars that I don't like. Alright, that was easy. Oh, that was easy too. One more. Get across, there was one that I didn't take a video of. I had, at this giant intersection here, I have to cross 4 streets to get to where I'm going. Ah, that was easy as can be. It's 10:05 and I haven't eaten yet, and I found this, well, I walked past this banh mi puesto, and I think I'll have one. I don't know what this is. It looks good, it looks crispy, but it could be like dried fish or shrimp. And I love shrimp, but I don't think I want that dried stuff. Let me see if I can find out what this is. It seems that this is some kind of pork, like really, really finely shredded pork. I know that's pate. I'm not sure. The one at the back looks good. The one in the middle looks like ham. This might be beef. I think this is like the Vietnamese version of cold cuts, like deli food. Một cả nhà. Gà. Come on. Let's see if I get what I want. Oh, they're little small ones. Alright, so she's putting chicken. I'm gonna ask her to put some of that. Some of this. No, that. No, that was, Yeah. That was mayonnaise, not butter. And all of this. Let me get all of that. Alright. And all of the sauce. Chile, sí. All right. Qué rico, gracias. Oh, come on. And once again, I'm astounded by the waste. I'm just walking 3 steps. Why do they give me a plastic bag? All right, let's see if I can open this up. This was 22,000 dong, which I think that's less than $1 US. I didn't check. No, I'll have to open this and. Alright, she's doing a brisk business. And by the way, I did check. It was, and here it is. It was 22,000 dong, which is 92 cents US. That's right. This is 92 cents. And here's my my location. Let me see if I can. As I've said it, I think it's not very nice to eat on camera, but I'll at least try a bite of this banh mi. Very good. As I would expect. So it was chicken, pork, mayonnaise, vegetables, something else. Very good. And you can get just the bread for 4,000, which is like, what, 5 cents? It's like a nickel. Very good. If there are any Vietnamese people watching, let me tell you something, a little tip that will revolutionize your country. Ask people, is this for here or to go? Because you would reduce your waste by like 90%. She also gave me this, so much waste, this little wet nap that comes also in a little plastic sleeve. The bag, the plastic bag, the paper bag. Unbelievable amount of waste for such a small sandwich that I sat here and ate. So please, do me this favor and change your country. Is this for here or is this to go? If it's to go, give it to me in a bag. If I'm just sitting here, don't give me a bag. That would really set the world on fire. Please take my advice. That was the first standoff I've had, that guy right there. We, I guess, weren't sure what the other one was going to do. And all the crossings I've made in the week that I've been here, that was the first time where I locked eyes with somebody and we kind of looked at each other like saying, what are you going to do? And I'm making progress in my travels. I haven't used Google Maps at all to get back to where I'm going. To get to the site of the execution was like a 30-minute walk or something. And I'm coming back the same way. Didn't need Google Maps. So I think at least for some parts, I'm a little bit getting the hang of it. I'm just, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 blocks from my hotel at this point. I don't think I need to go to the hotel, but I just kind of use it as a starting point. It's my first time of the day passing by the propaganda posters. How can I not stop and look again? They're so beautiful. There's the one I bought Lilia last night. I think I'll buy 8 more, or maybe some as magnet form. Oh, I just love them so much. I'm at stupid Ben Thanh Market again. Why am I at stupid Ben Thanh Market again? Because of stupid Dallas and Lisa in Saskatoon who are goading me into buying these sneakers. This guy, I think he knows me. Also, I want to see, just for curiosity, how much that banana shirt is. And I'm looking at it right now. I bought this banana shirt in Vung Tau for 90,000 pesos. It was dong. It was a shirt and short combo. I'm not sure if the shorts come with it here, but I'll take a look. So I want to see if there's no way it's 90,000. I can't remember. But those shoes, if anybody, and I know I'm not the only one, if anybody has had these things where you get obsessed with something, and to be honest, when I came here, I thought, before I came here, I thought, oh, maybe I'll buy a pair of fake shoes if I see something I like, maybe. And then I saw them, and I thought, oh, they were cool. I would like to buy them. And then once Dallas and Lisa got into the act, and I started looking at them, and I couldn't find my size. Now it's personal. It's not like I even want the shoes. I just want to accomplish the fact that I found these shoes. So I don't really like buying them here because those people were quite rude when I was here last week. I don't like giving rude people business, but I'll see what I can do as I enter the Ben Thanh Market. And I'll see how much this banana shirt is. This woman is busy. Hello. Hi, how much is this banana shirt?
Banana shirt. You want with the pants also? I have short pants too.
They together, the pants and the short?
No, not together. It's mean I have the sock also.
But it's the same design, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how much?
Dong.
Okay, and dong.
For one set.
$6.50?
For one set shirt and the short pants.
Shirt and shorts. Okay.
Yeah, for one set.
All right. Okay, that's far too much, but thank you.
How much for your price?
No, it's okay. It's okay. Holy shit, $6.50. I paid $90. That's insanely. I know they say this market is expensive, and I know I could probably bargain her down to at least half of $6.50, but Jesus, $6.50 compared to $90. All right, I'm not going to record it. I'll just go and I'll find the shoes.
No photo in here.
Really? In a public market, I can't take pictures?
No, I mean the sign cannot show photo.
Well, what if I'm already taking it? What if I already took it?
Yeah, video phone your face.
Pardon?
Video phone.
Video phone?
Yeah.
What about a video phone?
You buy for someone else, huh?
I'm not sure if I'm going to buy anything.
Yeah, because in here cannot photo. Nobody come in photo here.
Well, I've seen hundreds of videos of people
Yeah,
taking...
different store, not my store.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sorry, sir.
I'm seated. I'm here for a shoe fitting. It seems that the green and black ones that I wanted, it seems that I guess nobody's going to have them in that size. From what I understood from this guy, he said they don't even make them in that size. He has he said all of these ones here he will have in my size. Although he gave me, I'm trying on these light blue ones. I'm 45 European or 11 American, which he gave me, and they're way too small. So the size is obviously not correct. But from what I understood, he said the biggest those come in is 42. And I asked him how much, and he said 2.4 million. When I saw these green ones, if you look at my video last night, the girl said 850,000. So I went from 850,000 last night to 2-point-something million today, in addition to that banana shirt. And I did know in advance that the prices here at Ben Thanh are very, very high. It's an expensive market, but way, way, way worse than I thought. So this guy, and so I said, "There's no way," and I walked away, and he said, "Okay, here we go. All right, let me. I'll continue that. Let's see if he's got something better for me." What number is that? No, I guess he doesn't know. All right, let's see this. All right, that's more like it. Good. All right, those ones fit. All right, so now it's just a question of the price I want to pay. We'll take a look. This guy is really going to town. He's doing the laces up and everything. All right, well, they do fit. 800? You said 800. 800?
Okay.
Okay, all right. Let me pay for these.
Good luck.
That's a pair of Nike, fake Nike shoes. I got them 800 pesos. So to continue, if I can get it right, the guy asked for like 2.2 or 2.4 million. I said, there's no way. That's just way too much. And so right away he said like 1.4 million. It came down like a million almost immediately. And I said no. And I really honestly think that's too much. It's not like I'm trying to get them cheap. That's just far too much for a pair of bootleg, fake pirate shoes, however you want to say it. And so he said 1 million. I said, no, that's still way too much. And I told him I found them at the Central Market for $8.50. And he said, how much would you pay? And I said 800. And he said 900. And I said, no, 800. And he said, yeah, okay. It was actually fairly simple. And I hate that process. That's just not in my, I think it's not in my personality to do that. Tell me the price of something, and if I like it, I'll probably pay it. That banana shirt that I mentioned that I bought in Vung Tau for 90,000 with the shorts. I asked him how much, and he said 90, and I said okay, and I paid it. I didn't try to talk him down. But some things people just charge way too much. And this guy was nice too, unlike the person in the video before. The girl who was a dick. And I don't want to support people like that. So it wasn't the color that I wanted. I got the blue and white. I wanted the green and black. But good enough. And another weird thing about it, he gave me a pair, and I looked at the tag, the label on the tongue, and it said 11 US, 45 Europe, which is what I should be. But they were far too small. They were a full size, maybe a size and a half too small. So he came back with another pair, and the ones that I bought, and they fit. But the tag says the same thing. The tag says 11 US, 45 European or UK. I'm not sure what the sizing is. So same tag, but two very different size shoes. I put the shoes against my shoes. Before I even tried them on, I said these are going to be way too small, because they were like, I don't know, 2 or 3 centimeters shorter than mine. So, I don't know, something kind of strange. And the guy said, I don't know if he was just saying this to placate me, but I asked him, I said, are these made in Vietnam? And he said, yes. And I said, are they actually made in the Nike factory? I guess I was trying to ask if they were like factory seconds, that they might have a small defect or something. And he said, yes. So, according to this guy, they're actually made in the real Nike factory in Vietnam, which I don't know where that is. I assume Saigon. I don't know. But so Dallas and Lisa, your chapter of the story comes to an end. Thank you for inspiring me and encouraging me to spend all my money. What else am I going to spend it on? Now I'm wandering aimlessly. Oh, I think I'm going to go to the People's Committee building. I was here on a couple of days ago at night, and I said I would come during the day, and I think that's what I am about to do. It's right around the corner here. Just one last thing about that market, Ben Thanh Market, and then I'll drop it as I approach the People's Committee building, City Hall, and the statue of Ho Chi Minh saluting everybody. That market, Ben Thanh Market, it sucks. It's like outrageously expensive, like unbelievably expensive. Which you expect for a tourist market, but not that much more. There's a shirt that I wanted to buy, one single t-shirt that I wanted to buy. And if you saw my videos from the other days, I bought some cool Zippo lighters from like a kind of a kitschy shop, and they sold the exact same t-shirts, including the one that I wanted to buy. I saw this a couple days ago. It was 80,000 dong for the shirt. I think that's around $3 US. And I saw the same shirt here at Ben Thanh when I was buying the shoes, and I asked her how much. 450,000. So, you know, I went from thinking, okay, it's 80,000 to then seeing at Ben Thanh 450. I didn't even bother, you know, because I don't care to talk her down or to do anything, but unbelievable, 450,000. I guess I could have talked her down to 100 anyway. But I don't know what, I guess there are, I think everybody knows about this. They know the prices, and maybe there are a few people that don't know. They come and they think, oh yeah, 450,000, I'll pay it. And they buy it, and these people, the vendors, get lucky. And I was just texting with Dallas to show him that I got the shoes, or I sent the picture. I said, yeah, I got the shoes, and told him about that these people were dicks at the market. And he said, yeah, imagine that, how, you know, desperate they were during COVID when they were getting nothing because the market was closed. And now that it's like this again, they're screwing people. And this is the walking street, which nobody is walking on right now. Maybe because it's Thursday at 11:43 in the morning. So that's all for my little rant and raving about Ben Thanh Market. I'm just noticing this group of tourists. They're here to see Ho, and they're part of this tourist group. I can see there's the guy there in the middle. He's Vietnamese. He's giving them a tour, and I always wonder who these people are that take these tours. I guess they're all kind of older people. I guess they're like the kind of people that don't know about www.google.com. And then you have to go at their pace, and you can't stop, or you can't, you know, I guess for some things you have to take a guided tour, but it seems a strange thing that you'd take a guided tour of this when you could easily do it yourself. I must always look at snacks. But for now, I'm more interested in a drink. I think this guy just came back from Canada.
Xin chào ạ.
I mentioned yesterday, and I will try to talk quietly. I think we as humans have a tendency to talk in a quiet voice when there are books involved. I mentioned this bookstore called Art Book. It's not a bookstore, it's books amongst other things. And this is a second location I stumbled across today. I've already been here, I think, around 40 minutes. I thought I was at the other one for 30 or 40 minutes yesterday. When I checked my Google Maps timeline, I was at the other one yesterday for 53 minutes. And I've been at this one for, I don't know how long now, about 40 minutes. What an incredible store. It would be an injustice to call it a souvenir store and also a bookstore. The first thing I see is that one. That was the first one I saw. Speaking of sneakers, I'm sure you can get this on Amazon, but I thought it was cool finding that here. And this one too, which seems to be about off-brands, because that Nike logo is a little bit off. And so lots of books. These are all English. I think almost on the surface it looks like all English books. Let me see what else. Some Vietnam books about Ho Chi Minh, his little memoirs in French, and some war books here. That's obviously in English. This is this in English as well? Wow, that's quite a book. Look at all the props in that, the fold-outs. Yeah, that's in English too. I'll have to look closer at that. I might buy something from that section there. So just some books about Vietnamese culture. I was looking at this, browsing through this earlier. I love it. I love that cover. That's fairly cheap. I might buy that. And I got these posters. I was just talking to the guy who works here. These are printed on rice paper, which is very environmentally friendly, and it looks amazing. It has like a vintage look. There's a Fight Club poster, and these posters, the movie posters, are just so awesome. They're not like the real, like the movie posters. They're kind of like abstractions. I'll show some. There's some more at the back there. These ones are 40,000 dong, which I think is that, I don't know, like less than $2 US, less than $1, something like that. I guess these are not the big sellers. They're trying to unload these. What is that? Not sure. So these are cheap, and I think there's a promotion. If you buy a regular poster at 155,000, you get one of these 40,000 posters for free. And I've got a couple of posters picked out that I am going to buy, which I think I'll show. And just going back here, more books. Postcards, and not just the typical postcards. These are very cool, very unique. This is the kind of stuff I love. My friend Marty said, pointed out the other day on Facebook that I have an eye for kitschy stuff, and I guess he's right. I can't get enough of this stuff. Alright, let me go look in the back. And a little bit more traditional souvenir type stuff here. Little Vietnam pins. These nice coasters. These are these ceramic? They are, I think, ceramic, or sounds like it, no? Very nice sets. Really, really great selection. They really have a lot. And different foods here. I don't know if you buy them in sets, or I guess you can buy them individually. I think you can buy them individually. Alright. And these are the main movie posters here, and they're just, some of them are just unbelievable. And they have really, really amazing selection. They're all numbered, kind of strange, not alphabetical, but by numbered. And they have a guide that tells you the number, and some of them are here, some of them are not. Sometimes they're sold out. Well, let's find some. Oh, I bought that one. I've got that one and another one picked out. Very original. It's kind of strange the way they're organized. Like you would see, for example, The Hobbit here, but then you might see The Hobbit, a different one, a couple of sections over. They're very, very well organized, but kind of strange. What was this one? Oh, Lily's all-time favorite movie, Space Odyssey. Oof. The other poster I bought was Full Metal Jacket 2, not that one. I hadn't seen that one yet. I'll show my other one later. That one's very cool, very unique. Old one's a Rear Window. James Stewart from the 60s, I think. Ooh, I hadn't seen that one either. My God, I'm gonna have to buy more. Oh. That's a cool one. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, another Apocalypse Now. Hadn't seen that one. I'll put that aside. Very cool Indiana Jones one there. More at the bottom I didn't see. Another Indiana Jones. We are going to die. Music. There's a Guns N' Roses. I saw a few Guns N' Roses. Another Aerosmith. That's cool. Very cool. There's another Guns N' Roses one. San Diego 2016. That's for Kent. What's that, Led Zeppelin? Oh, amazing. Man, the art on these is incredible. And then finally some, I guess these are Vietnam? Yeah. Different parts of Vietnam. Vietnamese food culture. They might have better ones here than the place where I bought mine. Maybe more anyway. I don't know about better, but as good and different. More expensive here. These are all 155,000. Where I bought mine, they were 100, but they only had Vietnam propaganda posters. They didn't have the movie posters or music. Alright, I'll show what else they got. Posters and coasters. I can't believe I found a taxi driver coaster. These are 30,000 dong. I will certainly be buying this, and this is the only one. It was somewhere there. The only one. T-shirts. I didn't even see the T-shirts. That's expensive. $350 for a shirt is quite expensive. Another one I just picked up for my shopping list is this. Here's a better look at it. That one's boxed up, but this is what it is. This is like a ceramic, if you can hear that. This is like a, I wonder what it was. He said it's like a big coaster you can put on your coffee table and serve stuff on it. I live by myself and I don't serve anything or anybody, but and it's matted on the bottom. I'm not sure what you call this, but it's like a spongy material, so it's good for your coffee table, won't slip around. That's only 100,000. This is much cheaper than the posters. The posters are 155. This is 100. That's like $3 US, $4. I'm not sure, somewhere around there. What a store this is. And they've got Pulp Fiction in that too. I much prefer Jaws, but the Pulp Fiction is pretty cool. I'm back to browsing coasters, and I don't think I'll buy this one, but I did find this one noteworthy. The Goodfellas. I might think Goodfellas is a little bit overrated. I think I prefer, no, I know I prefer Casino over Goodfellas, but Goodfellas is excellent. I'm still here in Art Book. I realized I've been here now over 2 hours. I got here, I checked my Google Maps, and I was here at 12:49, and it's now about 3:01, and I'm still here. So about well over 2 hours anyway. And I will show my loot. I'll try to do this with brevity. So as mentioned, I got the Apocalypse Now poster. And another Apocalypse Now poster. These are the 155,000 posters. This one I'm very happy about. That's a great Full Metal Jacket. I like that one a lot. And then there's a promotion, right? With each poster for 155, you can choose one free. That's 40. So I got Clerks, one of my favorite comedies ever, and a great poster, caricatures of all the characters, Dante and Randall, and a couple of Jaws ones. I had looked in the regular section for the Jaws, didn't see them. It's because they were in the discount section, so I got them as a free bonus. That one and that one, very, very unique designs. You guys have really cool stuff. This is Han filming, by the way. Thank you to Han for filming, and he's been my landlord since I've taken residence in his store. And a couple of other things I got, a small little Vietnam flag pin. I showed earlier the taxi driver coaster. A couple of, this is all for me, except a couple of gifts here. Pho coasters. And this book, Born Free, Iron Will. Stories from the war, and this cool little easy reading book. I'll read this on the plane. That will be something to pass the 19-hour plane ride home. And the last thing, I showed this earlier. This is heavy. This is the Jaws. I'm not sure what it's like, a hot plate, like a big coaster or something, right? Something like that. You can put anything you want on it, and it'll protect your coffee table. So that's it for Art Book. I'm going to pay for this now, thanks to Han behind the camera and his beautiful assistant over here. And the best store in Vietnam, at least the best store in Saigon. Yes. Buying my bus ticket for Phnom Penh, Cambodia tomorrow. That's how much it costs. 5.2 million, 6 or 7 hours. Leaves at 7 o'clock in the morning. And it departs from an unknown origin, somewhere around here, I think. I wanted to get 8 o'clock, but it was sold out. 7 o'clock is probably better. I've got a few more goods to show. I purchased a lot of stuff today. Spent a lot of time walking around, and I was going to say a lot of money. All that stuff that I just showed from Art Book, that store, the most incredible store ever. It was 6 posters, 3 coasters, 2 books, that hot plate, a pin. Did I say 2 books? I can't remember something else. That all came to the magic number 1.2 million dong, which is what I balked at for the price of the tattoo the other day. That's $51. I paid $51 US for all that stuff. 6 posters, 2 books, coasters, the pin. What else have I got here? And look at this. They wrapped it all up very. I don't know. They bubble wrapped everything. Let me show this here. Look at what a great job they did. That's the hot plate. It's ceramic, so it's a little fragile, even though I threw it on the bed. The coasters are, the coasters, I bought 2 coasters. The ceramic, they wrap those individually. Awesome store, amazing service, amazing selection. That's why I spent over 2 hours in that store. Now I also bought this hat. I bought this a couple of days ago, but it said Vietnam on it, which I didn't like. I liked it just with the flag, and I do wear hats a lot. There's better light. This was 50,000 dong, which is like, what is it, $2 or something like that. And bought a couple of souvenir t-shirts. Very cool. And in some good news, everything is coming up Dan Bowski. As just shown, I bought my bus ticket to Phnom Penh, or she called it Phnom Penh. Maybe Vietnamese people say it differently. I've always heard it as Phnom Penh, but it's Phnom Penh, Cambodia. I'm leaving there tomorrow at, the bus leaves at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's kind of a strange thing. I went to a tour agency to buy the ticket. It was 520,000 dong, which is about $21 US, 6 or 7 hours. But then to take the bus, she told me I have to go further down the street and then give my receipt, and then they give me a ticket, and then I take the bus. So I went to that place. Turns out that place is, I don't think it's any more than a 1-minute walk from my hotel. So I went there just to make sure I know where I'm going tomorrow morning. And it honestly, maybe it's a 1.5-minute walk from here. So I go there, give them my receipt, they give me a bus ticket, and the bus picks me up right there. 1.5-minute walk away from my hotel. So couldn't be any better. And coming back, the buses leave every hour. The first one's at 5:30 a.m. and then 7, 8, 9, 10. I think up to 3 p.m. is the last one. It's a sitting bus, which I like. Some are sleepers, some are sitters. I don't want to lie down. I want a seated bus. And then coming back, I guess it's around the same schedule. So I'll be there for 4 days. In the meantime, I've just come back to my hotel. It's 4:42 in the afternoon. It's time to recharge my batteries. And when I say that, I don't mean me personally. I'm not taking a nap. I'm not going to do anything. I'm literally going to charge the battery of my phone. I ran out of battery the first day I got here. Ended up being 5 or 6 minute walk away from my hotel and ran out of battery, and Google Maps was of no use to me. Fortunately, I did find my way. I had to make a couple of extra turns, so I don't want to run out of battery. So it's time to charge the battery. I'll have a little drink, and I don't know what I'll do. Go out and hit the town, not in the town. Paint the town, right, Mike? All right, there's all my goods. And you know what? I stupidly, I was very impulsive. I just felt like buying all this stuff when I knew all along that why am I buying that when I have to haul everything tomorrow to Cambodia? I should have just waited until my last day to buy all this stuff, but I got the urge for shopping. Oh well, so I'll haul this stuff around with me to Cambodia. This is the same restaurant I was at last night. This is more or less right beside my hotel. It takes less than 2 minutes to walk here, and I didn't realize the name last night. It's called Wang Vi, I guess. I'm not sure how to pronounce it too. And again, I've got a beer. It's very rare that I would drink a beer outside, but I've got this one, a red one. Yesterday I had a green Saigon beer, and I've started with some fried spring rolls. I've got something else coming up, but for now I'll start with these. I think these are, I think it's pork. Let me check. Yeah. pork spring rolls. These are 75,000 Vietnamese dong for these 6 pieces. And here's my my dish. This is crispy fried noodles with some vegetables, and it's supposed to be pork. You can choose pork, beef, or chicken. I went with pork, but I'm pretty sure that's beef. But it looks good. And yes, the noodles are crispy, not fried. And I think I may as well wrap it up for the night too. And here's my view. I'll wrap it up. I think I'm done for that. I'm going to go back to my hotel and relax. I got to wake up around, I guess around 5 in the morning. Maybe a little bit later, 5:30, which is probably normal. I seem to be waking up naturally at around that time every day because I'm so excited to start my day. And to catch that bus at 7 o'clock to Cambodia, Phnom Penh, or Phnom Penh. So that's where I'm headed tomorrow morning. So that is all for this relatively quiet day in right here in Saigon, Vietnam. No, one last thing I'm just realizing. How the hell do I eat this when they're so crispy? This could be very challenging. I guess I'll figure it out somehow.